like death as the thing at the end, or I just thought of we commented on like books that are like 100 books to read before you die. It's like, why not just 100 books to read? Or even while you're alive, like the sort of flip side of it or something. But essentially, you don't have to go as far. Like you can learn lessons quicker, or without having some sort of dramatic situation that catches your attention, because the rest of the time you're so dull-minded that you don't notice anything. Then it takes something like really harsh to snap you out of it, right? Which is
for a moment, and then just as like an opportunity for you to pick it up.
Because
it's just going to be a moment.
Yeah, and then you can miss it totally.
Yeah, like if you're at the funeral and you're just bawling your eyes out still, you've missed a moment, and then you might miss another moment later, and then life takes its things, starts spinning its wheels, and stuff is happening all the time. There's
something
so much
dramatic.
context.
Things shift, but they're not like shifting because of intelligence.
Yeah.
And so
and then you go watch a movie about some other miserable thing about revenge and rebellion or something, or like attachment, or
because the whole world is just full of it,
or superficial love and like whatever else. It's just like, I can lose myself in this.
Yeah, and you just
then eventually you end up with a child. You have a hint of it. You
see the mirror of you just get mirrored with all the stuff that you're in. Yeah, that's just.
This all came up from because I mentioned complaining.
Right.
Always amazes me. Like the arrogance of being able to complain. It's just phenomenal. And
yeah, it really is.
Yeah. But like, everything's the end of the world until the end of the world actually happens. That must be a joke or meme from something. Probably some wording like that. I'm sure it's been said. Some old quote from some old hipster. I don't even know
with orange glasses and a scarf.
Yeah. It's like if you have the disposition, let's call it that, there's a thing to clean under a table, and you go and you clean it in some form of freedom, and then to complain about it at all, and not vocal complain, like say there's nobody around, but any form of, I don't want to use the terms from V, but twisting of the mind or something, like any type of disturbance in the slightest within oneself about anything that is to be done or that exists is, again, and this is like why I brought that harsh word initially, is any type of disturbance is 100% an absolute failure to be. Because you can't be and be disturbed. Like you're either you are misery or you are free. Those are your options. Like there's like degrees of variance, whatever. Who cares? Like different kinds, different variations, whatever. But you be one thing or you be another. You can't be angry and want to hurt another person and like hit them or insult or harm in any way another thing, and be at peace. That is literally not possible. Like, at all. Even if the thing that you're wanting to hit is like some terrible thing and you want to, exterminate it from existence or whatever, because it's just like hurting others or something. If you have any sense of disturbance within you about that, you have failed to be.